Yes, we are live now. Welcome everyone at Incredible India Global and myself Ajay Sharma, your friend, and I'm going to invite today's host Vasvi Sharma on stage to please continue with today's session. Dr. Derrick, our guest from USA, is here with us, and he'll be going through a presentation, I believe, with us. And for that, before starting the event, I'll just request Vasvi Sharma, our host, to kindly come on stage and start the proceedings. Welcome onward, Vasvi. The stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Ajay sir. Thank you. And once again, thanks to Ajay sir and Rohit sir for giving me this opportunity and for this platform, actually, Incredible India. And yes, on passive namaskar to each and everyone out there who joined us to this link and who are watching live right now on the YouTube. And yes, welcome every brand ambassador and hearty welcome and special thanks to our special guest today, Dr. Derrick. And he is too energetic and he always gives positive vibes. And really, he's always available on. I have seen him and I have heard him speaking twice, and I'm really, inspired by him actually. And yes, as a host, I would not be taking much time. I will say just few lines and I will hand over the stage to Pooja Jaiswal ma'am, our co-host today. So I will speak that I will want to say that yes, when good things happen, we accept that very easily, and when bad things happen, we it's very difficult to accept that. But it's all about it's all about acceptance. It's all upon the acceptance. So it's all about the mindset. We have to change our mindset and we have to accept each and everything in a positive way. And our today's topic is global warriors. So be a warrior, face everything with a positive attitude, be positive. And yes, we have great mentors and leaders, our whole core team with us. Dr. Ellie Bhagat sir, Rajinder Bhatkar sir, Anil Menon sir, and Archana Gawande ma'am with us today. So yes, Dipen sir, Dr. Sanjay sir, Harpreet ma'am, Kantamani ma'am, Meenakshi ma'am, yes, everyone out there, and जिनके नाम मैं नहीं ले पा रही हूँ, सबका welcome. Thank you so much, and now I will hand over the stage to Pooja ma'am. Welcome, Pooja ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Vashvi, and good evening to everyone. Sabhi ko on passive namaste, and welcome, Dr. Derrick. We have been heard a lot about you, the way you present, the energy which you carry. It is really commendable. And though we have went n numbers of webinars which is hosted by you, so it was really very nice to hear. And even the Bangladesh event, we went through it. So we welcome you, sir. I think so. He's rushing behind some of the other things. So we'll wait for the second. Then, yes. So please welcome. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, sir, the stage is yours, and we are very eagerly waiting, everyone, with open hearted to listen you, the reason, the way you carry the energy. And we always say the person in front who is speaking, the way they carry the energy, it passes through the everyone. So we all are waiting with a kind-hearted, sir. So please welcome, and you can start with your presentation. The stage is yours.
Oh, mercy. All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, a lot of love. Namaste to all of India. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. One of my good friend is Naga. Is a good friend always at webinars that I do. And I have found a new friend, a new little friend, which is Vasvi. Oh, she's so energetic, just like myself. And only to find out that she was born in February, just like myself. Oh my goodness, loving people. And the best month of the year, which is February. Very unique, only 29 and 28 days and what have you. So, and it's the month of love. So very loving people come from February. Very nice. Thank you very much. And also a little friend of mine, which is Sumida Day, longtime friend. But it's so wonderful knowing a lot of Indian friends on this webinar, and thank you very much for the invite. Really appreciate it. Really want to let you know that unpassive is the future of internet. Most definitely. And so we are at the right place at the right time. We are at the right place at the right time. Because when we look at what is happening on the internet right now, it's a lot of scams, a whole lot of scams. And so we just want to thank our dear CEO, Ash Mafari, for what he has done for us and is doing for us and is continuing to do for us. Because without him, we'll be just doing this. We wouldn't have this type of a knowledge that we have today. So I just want to go over a few things that was said on March 21. Just a few things, because these to me are very important so that we grasp it correctly. Very important. And so the new unpassive video shared today will be found in the unpassive virtual office or the ecosystem. And you just click on our founders and you'll get it on the YouTube channel from unpassive. 33K, that is 33,000 attending live, and that is on the O Connect YouTube channel, and that is outside of the ecosystem. We will be live next time in our ecosystem, and that is with O Connect. And so take a look at the video that was shown on the Burj Khalifa in respective to our video that was shared by our CEO. Wonderful. And of course, happy Mother's Day to all our mothers.
النهارده وبمناسبة غالية علينا كلنا واحتفالنا بيوم الأم، بنقول لكل أمهات وسيدات باسف وكل مكان في العالم كل سنة وانتم طيبين، وتكونوا دايما بكل خير وصحة وسلامة. وتهنئة خاصة جدا لوالدتنا الغالية الحاجة أم أشرف بمناسبة يوم الأم، ونقول لها كل عام وانت بخير وتعيشي دايما بكل صحة وسلامة وسعادة وهنا يا رب دايما إن شاء الله.
Yeah, I'm Venkat Killi. I'm working as takes care of the technology, and I'm also working as a director here. I would like to say everyone, those who are having mothers, happy Mother's Day, and take care of them. And they're very precious in the world. You know, you cannot, no one can replace mother.
My name is Michael. I'm the CFO for Passive. My mom is the most amazing, caring, loving, generous person I know. Without her, I wouldn't be here today. She's my rock, she's my everything. And I'd like to take this opportunity to say, I love you from the bottom of my heart, with all my heart, and happy Mother's Day. And to all the women in the world, happy Mother's Day to you too. God bless.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, and of course, I too want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the webinar, in India and around the world. Yes, United States celebrated in May, but anyway, we don't mind that also. We just want to thank you, mothers. I personally want to thank all mothers. And as we are still in International Women's Month, I just want to say, blessed women, without women, there will be no men. Let me say that again. Without women, there will be no men. Take a look at this tank. Elephant tank. That's the name of it, actually. This is the IS-3 tank. This also is one of the Penzar Tiger tank. And of course, this is the Metro #1 tank. And this is another version of a tank, a smaller version. And of course, this is a VW Bug. The thing about this German-made VW Bug is that it was really made for the war setting because there's no radiator in it. And so therefore, it could go journey upon journey on the desert without needing water because it doesn't need water to drive. And so therefore, it was very essential in wartime. Would you believe that this is the man responsible for this, all of these tanks that you saw, and you wouldn't guess that this man is Ferdinand Porsche, the one who we know now that makes all of those sports car and so on. But yes, when Porsche started back in the 1930s, it was tank for military use. And so this man, he liked sports car, but at that time, he didn't make sports car, he made tanks. And so one of his favorite sports car was, of course, the Ferrari. And of course, this person is Enzo Ferrari, the founder and builder of the Ferrari sports car. So Porsche went to Ferrari and said to him, listen, I have some tweaking and things, some upgrades that you could do to the Ferrari car, and it would be superb because I love Ferrari and I love sports car and, you know, what have you. And of course, Ferrari chased him away, run him away, you know, leave. And so therefore, Mr. Porsche upgrade his dream. Let me say that again. Mr. Porsche upgraded his dream. And so, yes, right now, because back in the 40s and the 50s, Porsche changed their focus from those tanks that they used to make for war and now make these lovely, luxurious, and I think personally that they are actually better than Ferrari. That's my opinion, right? But the point I'm making is that Porsche upgraded their dream. And so Ashmafari said all the while that we are to upgrade our dream. Upgrade your dream. Now, when Ashmafari started, there was no eye on Dubai. But fortunately, a couple of years ago, we have acquired 2 floors. 2 floors, not one office, you know, not one office, but 2 floors on the tallest building in the world, which is known as the Burj Khalifa. And when I say the tallest building in the world, I'm talking about the Guinness World Book of Record tallest building in the world type at all. That's what I'm talking about. Over half a mile high. Can you imagine? When you stand at the bottom and you are looking up to the top of the building, we're talking about over half a mile. Who makes a building over half mile? Only in Dubai. That's the only place that can take place, in Dubai. And bear in mind, Dubai was a desert. So for these buildings to be going up in Dubai, oh my goodness, it is awesome. Yes, so therefore, for OnPassive, that was the single top. The first major top that occurred in OnPassive. And so Ashmafari upgraded his dream again, upgraded his dream, and of course, you know, come with our new OES, our OnPassive ecosystem. So we migrated from the Go Founder and O Founder, and we are now into our brand spanking new ecosystem. Awesome again, upgraded his dream. And so we arrive at the double top. And that come with data center and all of those lovely things, you know, back there in February 2020, November 28th, right? And then after that, oh my goodness, we thought that we have arrived, but again, Ashmafari upgraded his dream, and we were partners with Being Sport to be a part of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, and we get to the final analysis that this, of course, was the triple top with 5.4 billion with a B viewers that watched this event and saw OnPassive. Oh my goodness, that was so awesome. And within 2 weeks of the FIFA World Cup football, and this is football, the FIFA World Cup football, within 2 weeks, we have generated over 102 million subscribers to OnPassive. What an awesome triple top that we achieved at that time. And of course, that wasn't the end. That wasn't the end, because wholly and solely, it was now the quadruple top. Oh my goodness. The quadruple top, of course, acquiring the naming rights to Station 29 in Dubai, which that is the major train station that goes to all the 7 Emirates around the UAE. And so that was another top. And that, of course, is Ashmufare upgrading once again his dream so that you and I can benefit. And so it didn't stop there, because once again, Ashmufare upgraded his dream to the quintuple top. Oh my goodness, we start to make some names. No, we didn't make these names. These are etymology. And so we were at the quintuple top. Why we were at the quintuple top? Because of this wonderful first paid product that is soon to be released to the public, right? We started back in February 4 and February 7 when we had strike 1 and strike 2. And of course, we tested it out on the 17th and on the 18th, and recently on the 21st of March, 2023. And so we had a total participants on that webinar on the 21st of 80,516 participants. Can you imagine? And we have not launched to the public as yet with this product. Remember, back in 2011, Zoom launched in 2011, after 4 years of struggling and building the Zoom platform. And they only could come up with a maximum participants of 15. That's it, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15. That's it. 15 participants when they launched. And as I said, we haven't launched to the public as yet, but we are already up to 80,516 participants. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Zoom max out at 20,000. Max out. Can't go any further. And we stabilize 100%. Stabilize, as I said again, 80,516 participants. That, of course, is awesome. The quintuple top, and Ashmufare still, mercy. Ashmufare still upgraded his dream once again. And of course, we are at the quintuple, all right? Not the quintuple, sorry, the sextuple top. That is where we are now. And I'm telling you, why? Because Ashmufare upgraded his dream, and we now have our own OKYC, on passive, know your customer. And so fortunately for all of us, most definitely, on passive has upgraded our dream. Ashmufare has upgraded our dream, and we are now at the sextuple top. And so, therefore, what are we supposed to do now to upgrade our dream? We need to have the growth mindset. That's what we need to have. The growth mindset. Because with the growth mindset, we will be able to upgrade our dream. Because income does not equal wealth. Let me say that again. Income does not equal wealth. Because here is John that makes 150,000 US dollars a year. 150, that's 6-figure income, you know. That's a 6-figure income. And when you're making a 6-figure income, you are set to go. That is what most people try to reach. Most people, 5-figure, 40,000, 50,000. That's what most people get, as a good salary in the US. But when you're making a 6-figure income, good. And if you're making 7, even better. But here is John making 150,000 US dollars a year. And yet still at the end of the year, he is left with 0. But this is Adam. that makes 50,000 US a year. But at the end of the year, Adam still have 20,000 US. So the thing is not making an income or getting money. The thing is, how do we manage our income? That's the important thing. Because watch this. This man by the name of Jack Whittaker. Jack Whittaker win a Powerball, win the US lottery, something that most persons dream to win. We're talking about 314 million US dollars. Let me say that again. 314 million US dollars. But yet still, it was a crying shame because in a few years, Jack died. His wife left him. His daughter died from some disease and so on. And so with all of that money, his life still crumbled. And just before he died, of course, he died as a pauper, worse off than before he won the 314 million US dollars, because getting money is not the thing. Getting riches is not the thing. The thing is, how do you manage that money that you get? Very good actor. Everyone know him, especially in the US, Wesley Snipes. And that is why the mindset is very important, because without the proper mindset, you and I is going to go down the wrong road. Because here is a good actor, Wesley Snipes, but unfortunately, he end up in jail, end up in court, because he kept back about 7 million US dollars from the federal government, though paying taxes. So getting the money is not the only thing. It's how you treat that money. How you treat the money. He wants to hoard the money for himself, keep the money for himself. So winning lotto and getting riches and all of that is not the thing. What the thing is how do you manage that money that you get? And so let us plan for success. Let me say that again. Let us plan for success, because you and I have to change our mindset. You want to know what to work on right now? What to work on right now as brand ambassadors, as founders, as persons who are destined to success, is to change your mindset from a poor mindset to a wealthy mindset. How do we do that? We start to think positively. Stop thinking about negative. I'll never be smart as that person. No, everyone is talented in their many ways. Oh, I can't do it. The first thing come out of our mouth. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. No, the growth mindset will say, I'm still learning. I'll keep trying. Oh, it's too hard. Everything in life is too hard. But if you don't try, how are you going to know it is hard? With more practice, it will be easier. That's the growth mindset. Oh, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at anything. No, with the growth mindset, this may take some time and effort. Growth mindset. I made a mistake. Everything is a mistake. Mistake helps me to learn. That's the growth mindset. Oh, mercy. And the final analysis of the mindset that need to be fixed is, I give up. My goodness. But the growth mindset will say, I can try a different strategy. Can you imagine? That is the growth mindset that helps you and I to grow and change that dead doom mindset to a growth mindset. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Is we need to read or listen to books that are growth books, book that will help us. And that's one of the things most of us don't like reading. But you watch it. Men and women that are wealthy always read and sometimes even publish books. Books like Think and Grow Rich. Books like As a Man Thinketh. Books like Who Moved My Cheese. Books like Secret of the Millionaire Mind. Yes, these are growth books that will help you in the inner game of wealth, because you and I don't know how to manage wealth. And a lot of people, 90% of people that win the lotto, they lose it after a few years. Lose it, all of it, everything. Sometimes end up in jail, sometimes, even die. Because after they lose it, they can't manage and they commit suicide, unfortunately, because they didn't have the right mindset. Because a lot of people think, oh, just get a few $1 million and I'm all right, and I'm okay. No, think big. Take the risk. Robert Kiyosaki said, it's not how much money you make. See it right here? Wealthy man. Wealthy man. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. How hard it works for you and how many generations you keep it for. That's it. That's it. Because we saw the example of the man that make $150 a year. But at the end of the year, he has nothing. But a man that makes $50,000 a year, at the end of the year, he has $20,000. Who is wealthy? The one that makes $50,000. And so therefore, savings. Don't save what is left after you spend, but spend what is left after you save. And that's another millionaire, billionaire. That's what I'm saying. The second or third richest man on the planet. Oh my goodness. In the US especially. Warren Buffett. And of course, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's a book that every person on the planet should read. Well, if you want to be wealthy. Because the difference between his rich dad and his poor dad is that the poor dad said, don't take risk. See it right here? Don't take risk. That's what the poor dad said. But the rich dad said, learn to manage risk. The poor dad would say, find a job. Hey, yes, and that's what all of us learn. Well, when we're growing up, our parents and parents and grandparents and so on tell you, go to school, find a job. Work till you're dead. And, I'll retire, and then you live like a life. But yet still, when persons retire, it's like they can't, when they reach retirement age, I should say, it's like they cannot retire because they have to work and continue to work because the mortgage is still there, the car note is still there, medical expenses, that, oh my goodness. And so the rich dad said, buy business. The poor dad would say, not interested in money. I don't know why that poor dad would even say that. The poor dad was his biological dad. And of course, the rich dad was his friend dad. But the rich dad, his rich dad will say, money gives power. And of course, the poor dad would say, not interested in money. The poor dad would say, work for money. But the rich dad would say, learn how money can work for you. And how do you make money work for you? Next book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. Robert Kiyosaki, because there's only 4 ways to make money. You are either employed, self-employed, and that side of the cash flow quadrant is, of course, you giving your time for money. And listen, it doesn't matter how hard you work. There's only 24 hours in the day. So that's all you have to work with. That's all everybody have to work with. So even if you have 3 jobs, 4 jobs, or 5 jobs, there is still 24 hours in the day. And so therefore, you will always be limited. But when you go over to the right side of the quadrant, right, that is where owning a business or being an investor or a founder of a business, that is where building wealth, letting money work for you instead of working for the money. Let me say that again. Let the money work for you instead of working for the money. And so I say to you, let us read. Get our mindset juices going by reading and listening to books. Not your broke friend and your broke mother and your broke sister and your broke brother. They cannot help you. Wealthy people will help you to be wealthy. And how they do that? They write books of their journey. How? Not the YouTube people who show you this big bank account. You ever see Warren Buffett showing you his bank account? Nonsense. You ever see Bill Gates showing you his bank account? Nonsense. But no, these YouTube persons, YouTubers showing your bank account and showing you this and no, nonsense. Let us listen to real wealthy people, because these things don't teach in school. Because there's 3 types of people in unpassive. 3 types. 3 types of people. And I refer to them as these children and where they are. Look at a child, not in the kitchen, not involved in anything, because that's some of our founders in unpassive. They didn't even migrate to the ecosystem. They are just there. Still founders, not brand ambassadors, not migrated, not involved, not in the kitchen, not doing anything. Blank. And unfortunately, Ashmafari says over 200,000 of founders that have not migrated to the ecosystem as yet, not involved. And then there are persons who are in the kitchen. They are in the kitchen, they have migrated, but they are not engaged, not going to webinars, not looking at in the ecosystem, not getting familiar with the products, not getting familiar with the updates that is going on, not getting familiar with anything, not engaged, even though they are in the ecosystem, they have migrated, they are in the kitchen, but just sitting there, not engaged. Life happens sometimes. And then there are, of course, persons that are in the kitchen, brand ambassadors that are engaged and that they are involved in everything that is happening, looking in the ecosystem, looking at updates, going to webinars, going to the ecosystem to ensure that they get familiar with the products and all of those things. Very engaged, involved, and that is where success happens. So let us get involved. We are assisting in the process of this wonderful company that is bad. And it's not just a few of us. A lot of us is assisting in the process of it was, as we know, it was 1,450,728 founder position that is already there. And if we notice that just recently, it went down by 128 founders, because we are now at 1,450,600 founders position that is now still there intact. Yes, these are persons that, would you believe, asking back for their $97, unfortunately. 1, 2, people who are in violation of the policy and all of that. So let us really do the right thing. Let us have the right mindset. The right mindset. Let me say that again. The right mindset. Because the right mindset is more important than the amount of money that you will make in OnPassive. And you will make money. I can tell you that. Ash has told you that. The money is a done deal. But that is what most of us still worry about because we have a poor mindset. Let us get that rich, wealthy, positive mindset so that as we continue this journey, that you and I will not only help ourselves and our family, but as Ash Mufari wants, is for all of us to come together and lift up humanity. Lift up humanity so that all of us can have the dignity that we so deserve. I thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Derrick. And it was really, really very power-back presentation with lots of knowledge. The way you have shared that people are running behind towards like materialistic things, where we need to groom ourselves in such a way that we are putting our money into the investment, where we are continuously gaining the things as the same Ash sir is doing, and the same way he is showcasing the roadmap to us. And the way you took the presentation, sir, starting with the Burj Khalifa, with the women's presentations, then moving towards the example of Porsche, and then taking us to the OnPassive journey, it was really very commendable, sir. And we are blessed to have the mentors like you all who are continuously coming and boosting us, because somewhere we need the charging, how we charge the mobile, some like that. We also need some of the people who continuously come and guide us. And the way you told about the rich dad, poor dad, the each and every segment you have covered, it was really very thankful, sir. And again, the last part which I was like, I am like in that way also, same way I think that reading books, exploring ourselves in a proper way, not reading the book which is related to the life or something which is related to the money, how we earn, the journey of successful people. So that is what I can say, sir. Thank you so much for this lovely presentation. And you have covered each and every segment. Once again, thank you. Without delay, we have some of the key speakers with us today. So मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी में बोलना चाहूंगी, sir. I'll just repeat some of the things in Hindi, and then we'll move towards the key speakers, sir. So can we, sir, if you permit us, Dr. Derrick? Thank you so much, sir. So मैं जरूर बोलना चाहूंगी, जितने भी लोग यहाँ पर हैं, प्रेजेंटेशन आपने देखा कि इन्होंने पूरे जर्नी को हमें बताया, एंड साथ ही साथ हम जो पैसे के पीछे मटेरियलिस्टिक चीजें, जो चीजों शो ऑफ की चीजें हम चीजों की तरफ भागते, उसको नहीं करके हमें इन्वेस्टमेंट की तरफ जाना है, हमें बजटिंग की तरफ जाना है. आपने देखा होगा उन्होंने जॉन और एडम का जो एग्जांपल दिया, तो इट वाज रियली वेरी कमेंडेबल, जहां पर वो एंडिंग में कुछ ना कुछ सेव कर पा रहा है. सो अगर मैं ओवरऑल प्रेजेंटेशन को कंक्लूड करूं, तो उन्होंने काफी बताया कि हमें कहीं ना कहीं एक ओपन माइंडसेट से कंटिन्यूसली हमें लर्न करना है, और अगर मैं बात करूं तो चीजें जो वैलिड है वही हमें लर्न करनी है, बाकी आजू बाजू चीजों को नहीं देखना है. सो कवरिंग टू दिस ऑल थिंग, मैं हमारे जितने भी हमारे की स्पीकर्स हैं, मैं उनको नेक्स्ट लेना चाहूंगी. सो फर्स्ट हमारे की स्पीकर हमारे साथ हमारे मेंटर, वी हैव अ मेंटर विद अस, द ग्रेट मेंटर एंड द लीडर. आई वुड लाइक टू कॉल we have with us Jaswant Jassi Singh, sir. So please welcome. Yes, sir.
Next, please, Pooja Jassi sir, not in room.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Do we have Mangeram sir with us?
No, please up check co-host list.
Okay.
Archana ma'am hai.
Okay, so I would like to call Dr. L.D. Bhagat sir. Sir, if you are there, please welcome, sir. And please share your views, sir, with us. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Very good evening and very warm welcome to our great leader, Dr. DERRICK, to this platform. A very fantastic presentation, totally updated and with a detailed history of our on-passive goals and upgradation of the dreams of our CEO. Really, the presentation is up-to-dating the minor features and all the aspects of the business. That is how to manage the money, how to earn the money, how to upgrade ourselves, how to deal with the system and the business. That is, we have to be always in the process of learning. And in the books identified by Dr. DERRICK, these are awesome books and everyone in the business must read these books. Without these books, no one can understand the business and how to manage it. The value of the books in our lives is more than the value of the money we earn, because only with that value we can upgrade ourselves, we can upgrade our skills, we can upgrade our personality, we can know the money management and how to increase and how to make our money to work for we. So this is a detailed presentation. Thank you, Dr. DERRICK, so much. And this is a historical day for India that you have presented here, and particularly on this session, you have been here for the first time, and we welcome you, and all of the family of on-passive from Incredible India welcomes you and pays warm regards to you. So this, as we know that this business is definitely on automation mode, everything is being done by the company, but something we have to do for ourselves that only we can do, and that is to know the business and learn about it and improve ourselves, how we have to proceed further in the business, because this is a very big business and huge. The money you will have earn, that will be a byproduct, but once we increase our value, then only then we will be able to manage our future. Otherwise, if we do not know how to manage the money, that will create a chaos in our life. Values with the money is the part of life we have to focus first here. And thank you so much, Pooja ma'am, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ali Bhagat sir, and thank you for the kind words. And definitely, we continuously need the mentors like you all, who continuously come and guide us. So next we have our Indian tech lady. We always call her Indian tech lady. So Archana ma'am, please welcome, and please share your views on this. Yes.
Thank you very much, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you.
So first of all, I would like to thank Mr. DERRICK sir for their valuable time, and especially for the light show. And if I'm talking about today's session, sir, it was like fire, 100 times fire. It's so awesome session today. Fired out session, yeah. And he has deliberated everything related to on-passive very clearly. And I think it's our fortune that we all are related to and associated with such kind of true-hearted CEO at this moment. In very beginning only, Vasvi has said about attitude. So really, if anybody stands very strongly with positive attitude, so the dream ultimately comes true. And we all can see that on-passive was like a dream to everyone. nobody wasn't believe about on passive. Okay, I guess before 2-3 years ago, many people has ignored on passive as a bogus IT company. Okay, but right now, because of true attitude, and Asha has said one thing, that if anybody has a big team, so ultimately the dream also gets big. So because of big team, this on passive as a big dream, it comes true today. So it's like an extraordinary thing Asha is giving us, everyone. And what Asha is doing, Asha is actually stabilizing the equilibrium in society, if we talk about financially or socially. So for stabilizing the equilibrium in society, Asha has given us such kind of blessing to everyone. Derrick sir has also said, and I impressed a line a lot with him, like, let the money work for him instead of working for money. Really, sir, I agreed you that the statement you have given, and actually there are ample of ways to adapt money. Okay, many ways, like people actually was not able to adapt the true path for adopting the money. Okay, the people wants to search shortcuts for earning money. Okay, so for searching that, many of people gets in wrong way, and they get struck also. So here, this is a shortcut way that Asha has given us to earn a money. And if I believe one thing, that if any person tries successfully to manage the money, so that's a very key part. Okay, if anybody learns and anybody has that ability to manage that money, so ultimately I believe by myself that that person will ultimately become a wealthy person. So from my side, I am only this much I can say today's about today's webinar. This is ultimate and really very awesome session Dr. Derrick sir has taken today, and in future also I believe that they'll give us a time for such kind of webinars, and this is really want the Indian people to to show the right path for Indian people actually. Thank you so much, and over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much for Archana ma'am for sharing the view with us. And it is rightly said that definitely we need a path, and in future, definitely whatever the leaders we have around the world, ultimately we are working for the on passive. We all are unite. So we are going to go together. This learning and give and take relation of learning process, we are going to take ahead together, and definitely we will be looking Dr. Derrick in future as well. In different platform. So definitely, thank you, Archana ma'am. Next, we have with us Dr. Sanjay sir. So Dr. Sanjay Vishwakarma, please welcome, sir. Dr. Sanjay Vishwakarma.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Such a great session, Dr. Derrick. I want to one word dedicated to Dr. Derrick. One word: you can learn, then you can earn. You can learn, then you can earn. That's a very valuable words. And we are so proud, Dr. Derrick. Thank you very much. Over to you, Pooja.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjay sir. And next we have with us Anil Menon sir. Sir, please welcome and do share your views, sir, with us. Yes, Anil sir.
Thank you, Pooja Bete.
Thank you, sir.
In India, and very, very good evening, Dr. Derrick sir. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving your valuable time. We know that how valuable each and every minute is for you. Sir, it's an honor to have a great intellectual and a lovable leader like you in our tonight's program. That, to be precise, actually, it was my dream to speak to you. Though I have spoken to you many times, but I think that was during your webinar every morning. There in USA, it might be late night, but here it is early morning. I never miss that program, sir. Today's session, I don't have words to express. I simply love the way you present the details, whether it is our data center, our products, the OES, or anything which is directly or indirectly connected to OES, and all the innovative ideas related to the future of internet. Whatever subject you present, it's so amazing and fabulous that it directly and remains there forever. Sir, I won't take much of your time, but before leaving, I would like to say that you are an inspiration to all the founders across the world. The more we listen to you, the more we get motivated. So I take this opportunity to request you to spare your valuable and precious time for us again and again. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Over to you, Pooja madam.
Thank you so much, Anil sir, for sharing your views, and definitely it means a lot. Everyone, we each founders, those who are present over here, and those who are giving their best towards motivating the people, towards bringing the positivity, towards taking a step towards learning. So everyone's, if I consider everyone's have the time, the value which they are giving, it is really very important, and we really appreciate Dr. Derrick for that. And next, we have women power with us. So would like to call Meenakshi ma'am. So please, Meenakshi ma'am, please welcome. Yes.
Thank you so much, Pooja ji. Good evening to all of you. First of all, thank you so much, Dr. Derrick, for coming and precious time for giving us. और अगर मैं कहूँ आज के जो प्रेजेंटेशन रही डॉक्टर डेरिक की ऑसम माइंड ब्लोइंग, और जो लाइट शो दिखाया और म्यूजिक वो दिल को छू गया हमारे, और एवरीथिंग जितनी भी प्रेजेंटेशन आज डॉक्टर डेरिक ने हमारे सामने प्रेजेंट की है माइंड ब्लोइंग थी, और बहुत सारी जो नॉलेज है हमने ग्रैब की है, और एवरीथिंग मैंने राइट डाउन भी किया है अपनी डायरी पर। बहुत सारी और भी यहाँ जितने मेंटर्स हैं हमारे, सभी ने डॉक्टर डेरिक की हर एक पॉइंट्स को क्लैरिफाई किया है। सो थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर डेरिक, एंड ओवर टू पूजा जी।
Thank you so much, Meenakshi ma'am. Next, we have Harpreet ma'am with us. Harpreet ma'am, please welcome. Yes, Harpreet ma'am. Okay.
Thank you, Pooja, for inviting me. Good evening, India. Really, today's session is not too awesome. Thank you, Dr. Derrick, to give us valuable time. वाकई आज का सेशन बहुत ही अच्छा रहा डॉक्टर डेरिक का। उन्होंने जिस तरीके से प्रेजेंटेशन दिया है, तो आई थिंक अगर हम कुछ बोलेंगे तो उनके आगे ना वो क्वेश्चन मार्क होगा। इसी तरीके से हमें ना इस सेशन की बहुत जरूरत है, जो कि हमें इंफॉर्मेटिव मतलब इंफॉर्मेशन दे, और ताकि हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम आगे ना हो। ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगी क्योंकि एक्चुअली आई एम लिटिल बिजी। थैंक यू, एंड ओवर टू यू पूजा।
Thank you so much, Harpreet ma'am. Last but not the least, we have Kantamani ma'am with us. So Kantamani ma'am, please welcome.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am.
Yes.
And first of all, Dr. Sir, welcome to WOM, India's incredible platform, and a very fantastic PPT sharing with us, sir. और आज की सेशन की बात करूं तो सर की एनर्जी वाकई में देखने लायक थी, और जो उन्होंने पीपीटी शेयर किया है एग्जाम्पल के रूप में, कितने सारे हम लोग के सामने जो बातें रखी हैं, हम लोग अगर थोड़े से भी अगर अपनी लाइफ में उसको इन्वॉल्व कर लेंगे तो वाकई में हम लोग भी नॉलेज गेन करते जाएंगे। और वाकई में हम लोग की सेशन की बहुत जरूरत है। इंडिया को तो हम सुनते ही हैं, इंडिया की काफी नॉलेज हम लोग लेते हैं यहाँ के मेंटर के द्वारा, और इसी प्रकार हमारे गेस्ट अगर बाहर से आए और अपनी इंटरनेशनल शेयरिंग या फिर एक्सपीरियंस हम लोग के साथ बांटे, तो आने वाले दिनों में वाकई में हम लोग सब ऑन पैसिव की डीपली नॉलेज और बढ़ाते जाएंगे। तो ज्यादा ना बोल के थैंक यू एवरीवन, थैंक यू सो मच। ओवर टू पूजा मैम।
Thank you so much, Kantamani ma'am. Next we have with us Amit Raghu sir, and then we'll take more two feedbacks, and then we'll move towards the end. Yes, Amit Raghu sir, if you are there.
The session was too incredible, although I had joined a bit late. A big hello to Dr. Derrick and each and everyone present. Jai Mata Di to each and everyone present. Today's topic was the peace and enough love. That means peace. How do we bring the peace in this entire world? How do we? By blessings. By blessings we do. The blessings to each and everyone, whosoever, getting over the meditations, only in the today's world, getting over all the meditations, only once. There is no magic. Only one magic is there, that's called the on-passive. The leader is born and leader is born. That's called the on-passive. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Derrick, to being. I hope that in future, Dr. Derrick will also join us. Thank you all, thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Saab, thank you, Bhagatji, thank you, Pooja Madam, thank you, each and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raghu sir. Next we have with us Ajay Sharma sir. Sir, please welcome. Our man of idea, who always have and different who share the topics and different ideas. So, sir, please welcome. Over to you, sir. Please share your views, sir.
Speechless, Dr. Derrick. It's really an honor to watch you live, specifically at Incredible India's platform, and the way this presentation was prepared and the way it was presented by Dr. Derrick. It is exemplary, and it is because of on-passive warriors like Dr. Derrick that this mission is live, and we are achieving top every day. Every moment with on passive, even I believe this webinar is also I believe is a new top, where Dr. Derrick has addressed our Indian community with the vision of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, and how big it is, and how we are at the best position of our life. So this is wonderful, Dr. Derrick, and we would love having you these sessions regularly with us, and we'll plan these sessions with you, so that positive environment with the flow is maintained, and it is being spread to our founders community specifically. And then our next phase is approaching. It will help us in next phase also, how to represent on passive as a brand ambassador, and will surely lead us to better ways in representing us to the world. So thank you very much, Dr. Derrick. This is all I have, and I wish you good health, and of course apples are byproduct here. So thank you very much. Over to Pooja ji.
Thank you so much, Ajay sir, for your lovely and kind words. We have Rohit sir with us. Yes, Rohit sir, over to you.
Yes, peace, blessings, and enough love to you. Thank you so much, Dr. Derrick sir, for coming our Incredible India sessions. Really fired up today. Your presentation incredible, sir. Incredible, Dr. Derrick sir. Thank you so much. And मैं अभी हिंदी में थोड़ा बोलना चाहूँगा. यस, हमारे जितने भी ब्रांड एम्बेसडर्स हैं, आप सभी बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं मेरी तरह जिनको इंग्लिश नहीं समझ आती होगी, मैं भी समझ भी आती होगी, लेकिन बोलने में थोड़ी हिचकिचाहट होगी. लेकिन हम पिछले 3 साल से कंटिन्यूसली एज सर के सेशंस, इंटरनेशनल सेशंस अटेंड कर रहे हैं. देखिए, अगर समझ नहीं भी आता है तो भी देखने से काफी सारी चीजें समझ आ जाती हैं कि इतनी ज्यादा एक्साइटमेंट और इतने ज्यादा जो लोग हैं इतने दिल से ऑन पैसिव के साथ वर्क कर रहे हैं. तो आप देखिए कि कितना बड़ा ऑन पैसिव है, कितना विजन सबका क्लियर है, और आप लोग उन चीजों को देखिए। अगर कहते हैं ना कि कुछ एक दो लैंग्वेज होती हैं, एक तो आप जो बोल के समझ सकते हो और एक होती है बॉडी लैंग्वेज। तो बॉडी लैंग्वेज से ही बहुत कुछ समझ में आ जाता है। तो इसी तरह से बहुत सारे मैसेजेस आते हैं, सर इंग्लिश में सेशन होता है, हिंदी में होना चाहिए। बिल्कुल हिंदी में होना चाहिए। हम भी जहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं कुछ चीजें नहीं भी समझ आती हैं, लेकिन फिर भी ना जब आप कंटिन्यूसली सेशंस में बने रहते हैं, चाहे वो कैसे भी सेशंस हो, ऑटोमेटिकली आपको धीरे धीरे वो चीजें सारी समझ आना शुरू हो जाती हैं। इसलिए हर सेशन में आप कंटिन्यूसली बने रहिए, ठीक है। आपको बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा। जिस तरह से डॉक्टर डेरिक सर ने आज प्रेजेंटेशन दिया है, मैंने लास्ट टाइम इनके प्रेजेंटेशन देखा था इंटरनेशनली, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। तो हमने सोचा कि नहीं, डॉक्टर साहब जरूर जहाँ पर इंडिया के हमारे इनक्रेडिबल सेशन में आने चाहिए। और वो प्रेजेंटेशन किस तरह से प्ले कर रहे हैं, किस तरह से वो एनर्जेटिक फुल टाइम स्टैंडिंग पोजीशन में रह करके वो मे बी 4-4-5-5 आवर्स कंटिन्यूसली वो सेशंस लेते हैं। सो थैंक यू सो मच अगेन डॉक्टर डेरिक सर फॉर कमिंग। यस, ओवर टू पूजा जी।
Thank you so much, Rohit sir. And definitely, the way you told that gesture and posture when you are representing yourself plays a very crucial role, because ultimately we are for in future we are going to move towards the huge crowds. So kahin na kahin we need to maintain that. So I'll hand over this stage to our host. Before handovering the stage, I would like to say one quote which is said by the plea. Success is not an accident. It is the hard work, perseverance, learning, study, sacrifice, and most of all is love what you are doing. So thank you. And Vashvi, I welcome you. You can proceed ahead the way you want. Over to you. Thank you, Vashvi.
Yes, thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. And today's session was incredible, no doubt, because because of our special guest, Dr. Derrick. And yes, Amit Raghu sir wants to add something. So welcome, Amit Raghu.
Yeah. With the kind permission of the Dr. Derrick, I want to put the one question only to Mr. Dr. Derrick Clark, sir. Please tell me, I have a lot of friends in the US. Please tell me how do the people of US take the unpassive as in total?
I'm not sure, because Ash has never given us figures in terms of countries. So we are not sure of that type of a figure in relation to different countries. How many founders or brand ambassadors in the US, how many is in India, how many is in Jamaica, etc., etc. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I'm not going to try to pull a figure out of my hat and tell you that this is the amount maybe in the country. I don't know.
Thank you. As a question was not in that context. I don't want to get the figures out. Question was that I have a lot of friends in the US, in the IT sectors, in the Silicon Valley. They tell me that the on-passive is a revolution, total revolution. Since the inception of the IT, on-passive is the total revolution. In that context, question was put in.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, definitely. There are skeptics in many countries. I think it would be more likely India, then maybe Bangladesh, and then maybe the US in terms of the majority. And that's just my thinking, I should say. That is not information coming from unpassive, but I think it will be in that order, so to speak. And the persons that I am familiar with in unpassive on this side of the globe, we are very fired up. Yes, persons ask back for their little bit, but most of us that are here, a majority of us that are here, are very fired up, very much moving in the direction so far that Ash Mufareh wants us to go, because he wants us to really go in the direction of helping humanity. So instead of him alone, instead of Ash Mufareh alone doing this and giving to this charity and and helping Turkey and helping what have you, etc., etc. Because that's what other billionaires and millionaires do. But no, what he's doing is empowering us in order to empower others. So when you have 1.4 million empowering other people, then it is not Ash Mufari alone, but it's Ash plus 1.4. And that is why the mindset is very, very important, because we don't want people to be just thinking about themselves. Me, I. We want us to be thinking globally, thinking about your neighbors, your community, your city, your nation, your country, and of course the globe, right? So that is Ash Mufari's thinking to empower us to empower others. Thank you.
Thank you all. That means the atmosphere is totally fired up. Totally fired up around the globe for the on-passers. Thank you all. Ash is not an ordinary person. He is the planet. He is the person from some other planet. He is the person from some other. Hats off to him. Thank you, Dr. Redden.
Yes, thank you so much, Amit Raghu sir, and thank you, Dr. Derrick. And next, Archana ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Ashri ma'am. Derrick sir has said very clearly and very truly that me and I, mindset people. So mythologically, if I am talking about mythologically in India especially, so me and I thinking is of devil person like Ravan. Okay, I don't know that Derrick sir might know about that identity Ravan, but in India, everybody knows about Ravan and the ideology and the mindset of Ravan, like me and I. So this is the devil mindset, but Asha has a very true and very kind-hearted person, that he is very extraordinary person. That's why On Passive is there with us. So really very true lines he has said, and I really agreed with that. So thank you so much. I only wanted to say that much only. Thanks.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Archana ma'am. Thank you. And exactly, mindset is everything. It's all about mindset, whether you think positive or negative. And if you see in a positive way, On Passive taught us many things like anger, like patience, awareness. I said this in previous session too. So yes, and one book which he was talking about, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I have read that book twice, and yes, it doesn't matter how much money you make. The thing that matters is how much money you keep, and how you invest your money in anything. So that is the thing. And once again, thank you so much, Dr. Derrick, for your precious time, for that valuable presentation too. And I hope we will see you again in next session too. And next, I would like to, yes, just Rohit sir, if you could guide me, we have to continue the session or we have to wind up?
Wind up.
That's all for the day, I believe. And at the end, I'll request Dr. Derrick if he would like to give us any message or promises of his presence in future also. Over to Dr. Derrick, please.
Oh, mercy. Mercy. AJ, brand ambassador AJ, you're putting me on the spot now. All right. Yes, I'll try to be here as much as possible. Most definitely. I from Sampat and Sapna and all of those Indian friends that I do have, from webinar to webinar, etc., etc. And most definitely, I'll try to appear, hopefully in a more listening mode. I know you're laughing after me, but that's all right. Because sometimes it's good to hear,
yes,
what others have, and the excitement of others. All right, so I will try my best to be here next week. And, because we have a meeting at 12 in about the next 45, 50, about the next hour, maybe the next hour from now. We fully dive into, we are going to fully dive into Okanek, of course, and my lovely, young, vibrant Vasvi is one of the presenters at the Dream Team webinar in about the next hour. So, oh my goodness, I saw this young lady at Bangladesh, and just a few words was so awesome, so very awesome, and only to be blown away at the fact that she's only 18. I just turned 18 in February, my month again. Just turned 18, and that was so awesome. So I seized the opportunity to invite her to Dream Team webinar. That's one of my webinar that I am involved in and in charge of. And your young Indian champion brand ambassador Vasvi as is going to be gracing us with her presence in the next hour. And so I thank you very much. Really appreciate it, and hopefully, yes, I will be here next week. Namaste and namaskar, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Derrick, and this is all for the day. And thank you for your wonderful, words that you'll join us again. And secondly, the appreciation for Vasvi. She's really, the pride of India. And we'll refer her as pride of India from now onwards. And also, Vasvi, congratulations to you. Dr. Derrick has a direct invitation for you for his ड्रीम लाइव जो वो करते हैं, ठीक है? तो congratulations, Vasvi. And over to you if you would like to add something, and we can move for wind up now.
Yes, thank you so much, Ajay sir. And exactly, thank you so much for your appreciation, Dr. Derrick and Ajay sir. It really encourages me to do more and more best, and really I will try my best to to keep that flag high. And thank you so much, Ajay sir. We can move towards the back. Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much, all of you, and thank you so much, Dr. Derrick. Yes, बिल्कुल चलते हैं अभी वाइंड अप की तरफ, और फिर मिलते हैं सेम टाइम 7:47 मंडे इवनिंग. So thank you so much. तब तक के लिए जय हिंद, जय भारत. Thank you so much, all of you. We are so in it to win it.
Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Bye bye, everyone.
We are so in it to win it. We are so in it to win it.
We are so in it to win
We
it.
are so in it to win it.
We are so in it to win it.
We are so in it to win it.
Thank you very much.
So in it to win it.
We are in it.
So in it.